There is one thing and one thing only that you want to get across in a job interview, no matter what industry, what company, what title, does not matter. This is the one thing that you need to make sure they know. And today I'm going to tell you what that one thing is and how to get the interviewer to notice. Okay, so before we get into it, I have to give that You Got A Job shout out, and that today goes to Beth Leon or Leon. I'm not sure. Beth, feel free to let me know phonetics in the description box below. But Beth said she asked the hesitation question and got the job 2 days later. So if you want a shout out like Beth, let me know in the comments of any video that you got a job after using my strategies, and you might be our next shout out. But today, congrats to Beth. That is awesome. I hope you are loving your new job. And now let's help other people get their jobs by making sure they do the one thing. Okay, so I say this all the time, but I sit in a lot of interviews, and the one thing that myself and everyone else in the room cares about is the same. And it trumps skill, it trumps excellent answers. Oh, y'all, I don't know. Can you see him? He just jumped in my lap, sorry. Say hi, Teddy. Now there's suspense. So it trumps all those things, and that is, do they care about this job? Do they want to work here? Do they seem interested? And before you turn this off and skip to somebody else's video, let me explain. You could have perfectly good answers. You could check every box of skills that we want, but if you do not seem interested, you are not getting hired. The level of care and interest is the lens through which every other facet of the position is seen through. So care or interest trump everything else. I was in an interview last year with 3 different candidates, and one of them had excellent answers. This one person gave excellent answers, hit every box, had every skill required, gave some interesting ideas of what they would do differently, and yet they sat back in their chair and they kind of, when asked a question, would go, yeah, okay, so, and then would give their answer. They just seemed a little flippant. It was almost as if they were doing us a favor. It did not come off well, and while they may have been absolutely the most qualified for the position, we went with someone else because that other person seemed a little nervous. They had good answers still. They had enough of the skill, but you could tell they cared about the position. They were excited for this new step, and so that mattered more than perfection. So what does this mean for you? Okay, so first, to show you care, there are a ton of nonverbals that you can think about. Well, maybe not a ton. Basically like 4. Number 1, smile. The more you smile, the more you seem interested. Make good eye contact. It shows you're interested in what they're telling you. I know I say these things in a lot of videos, but the rules don't change. These are the things that matter. And then, of course, lean forward a little bit. When you're talking, if you lean forward, that shows that you're interested in what they're saying. Okay, I lied. It's not 4 things. It's not a ton of things. It's 3 things. Do those 3 nonverbals, and they are subtle ways to show your interest. Then, what I said in the beginning should put a lot of you at ease. Nerves work in your favor in this case. They want people to be a little nervous. Now, not so nervous that your voice is completely shaking or your hands are trembling the whole time and you look like this, like you're marching to your death. Not that kind of nervous, but an excited nervous. Don't fake this in any way by any means, but don't be afraid if your nerves show a little bit. That shows you care. If you didn't care, you wouldn't be nervous. So nerves work in your favor. Now, how do you verbally show you care? Well, first is to really utilize the end of your answer to tell me about yourself. Now, I have a whole video about answering tell me about yourself. I'll put it up over there and it'll be in the description box below. But at the end, you need to talk about why you are in the room today. And this is why I'm excited for this opportunity, right? I say the word, this is why I'm excited. I Is it a new challenge? Is it a company that has the same value and missions as you? Do you just think this kind of work is fun? Any of those count, but adding in something about your excitement and your interest in this position into your tell me about yourself shows that you care about the position. Next, if they ask, why are you interested in working here? Give a genuine answer. The genuine answer can't be the location or the pay, but what are the things about the position that interest you? Once again, is it the people you get to work with? Is it the things you get to do? Is it that it's a new challenge? Go into some sort of detail about why you really want to work for them specifically, and it's going to show your care for this position and this company. Now, maybe it's your first job. Figure out a reason why you want to work at Chipotle. Bath and Body Works in the mall. If this is your first job, even they want to know why you want to work there. So maybe you want to work at Bath and Body because you just love Bath and Body and you figure you should get that discount, right? It's okay, work on the way you word it, but you can talk about why you love their store. Tell them how you go there on weekends with friends and you think it's a great store and you just love skincare products. Sure, that's a reason. If it's Chipotle, you could say, well, I love Chipotle and I eat here all the time, so I figured I might as well work at somewhere that I actually like, and so I'm only applying at stores or restaurants that are places I actually go to because I want to believe in what I'm putting out there for people. That's still a valid reason, even if you're getting paid minimum wage, y'all. Like, don't worry, you should still genuinely answer this question. And lastly, I just want to remind you again, passion trumps skill every time. It doesn't mean skill is not necessary, but I'm saying even at a high-tech, high-level executive job, they expect everyone to come in with the skills. What they want is someone with passion. So passion comes first, and then we follow with skill. So keep that in mind. Make sure you show in your next interview you care. And if you need more help, I do have that free interview prep checklist. It's in the description box below, or you can just go to the website that's being shown here. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.